James Lynch here for Inside Fighting. Always happy to be catching up with the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Jan Blachowicz, who we haven't heard from in a while. That's why we're here to get an update. Jan, how are you on this Friday evening?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. So far, so good. It's Friday evening. Weekend almost starts, tomorrow, one more training and relax. Do something, funny. Spend time with my kid. It's winter, a lot of snow. So we've got a lot of things to do.
Good. That's great. How are your holidays? I imagine you got a lot of time with the family.
Yeah, it was great. Amazing time with my family. Great time, but that's like in traditional way with family. Amazing days for me. I rest a little bit. I eat a lot of food, not only healthy food. Drink a little bit, not too much, but little bit, for clear my head. So it was very good days for me.
We last saw you, the fight with Bogdan Guskov, ends up in a draw. Just your overall thoughts on that performance. I mean, it would have been better as a win, I'm sure, but it's not like you lost, right?
Yeah, it's not win, not loss, so weird feeling again. But I feel good against someone like Bogdan, young guy. I'm happy because I survived second round. It was very tough for me, but I survived this round, back stronger, and almost finished fight in the end of the third round. So I was happy. It was a nice adventure for me. Nice time in the fight week. Nice time in almost like 2 weeks in Vegas before fight. So great adventure for me. Not win, not lose. So it is what it is. But I'm happy that I can make this fight.
Yeah, I know it's tough because you've had, I think, 2 draws in your last 4 fights. I know it's just one of those things that happens.
So I think that my next fight, I want my next fight, will be like a brutal draft for me.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how it goes, and we'll talk about that in a sec. But you mentioned getting hurt in that second round. How hurt were you? Were you worried in that round that you wouldn't be able to survive? Like, what was going through your head when he dropped you?
Yeah, it was tough round, very tough. After this punch. But after a couple, maybe I don't remember still, couple minutes or seconds on the ground, I start see what's happening, and I start trying to survive, trying to do something to referee don't stop the fight. I remember also he hit me good elbow and he cut my my eye. So I was afraid that maybe I was in the fight, but I was worried that maybe referee will stop the fight because of bleeding, So again, I have a little bit worries, but I survived this round. I tried to do the leg lock, but this leg lock was only for to stop him for a minute,
Yeah, no, understandable.
I feel that I cannot finish this before this leg lock, but he stopped for a couple seconds punching me, so that was the reason why I'm doing that. And I survived the second round, and I was happy because I back much stronger in third round, and like I told you before, I almost finished the fight in the end of the third round. So I was happy that I can do something like this after a very, very bad round.
This last fight compared to maybe some of the other ones you've had, this was, I think, I could be wrong, this was one of the first fights you've had where you've been hurt in a fight, like we mentioned there in that second round. Does that kind of change your timeline of how much longer you want to keep competing? Because you are still competing at a high level. You mentioned that there. You almost finished the fight in the third round, but seeing that happen in that fight, do you just chalk it up to a mistake, or does part of you look at that and go, maybe we are...
Oh, he just do like good punch. I don't see this punch,
Yeah.
Who put me on the ground,
Yeah.
But yeah, it's what has changed in my mind? Nothing,
Okay.
It's just that I can survive something like this. So I'm not gonna quit and go to retire right now. No, I want to do next fight. Yeah, and then that's it. So fight is a fight. I was in situation like this before. Maybe not in the in the cage, in the octagon, but I know how to survive bad moments.
When would you like to get back in there? So that fight was obviously in December, so we have some time, to take off. But when would you like to get back in there and have your next fight?
Wherever they want me, I need like 2 months for preparation. So if they call me right now, so end of the month will be perfect, not earlier.
Okay. Some fighters want to fight on that White House card. Is that something you'd be interested in, or doesn't matter what card you're fighting on?
Of course, that will be something amazing, but it will be hard being this event. But if they give me chance, I will be ready. It's This could happen only one time in your life. I don't think so. That's gonna happen. More than one time in the history. So
Yeah.
be the part of something like this, amazing.
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay.
It will be proposition like this. Of course, I go there.
Okay, good to know. Who do you want to fight next? Because there isn't a lot of opponents available. I was looking at the rankings right now. You've got another fight with Ankalaev, which I don't know if they'll do that. Volkan Ozdemir is free, and then Zhang, who lost to Johnny Walker. Any of those names interest you, or anyone else I didn't mention?
Everybody. I don't choose opponents. I just, if they send me contract, I will sign and fight wherever they gonna give it to me. Because I like to do it. So maybe rematch against Bogdan, maybe Ankalaev, maybe Ozdemir. It's a lot of guys. So I'm happy because there is a lot of them. We will see. I'm still waiting for some information.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. It's too bad too, because I think the one fight we all want to see, and I don't know if it'll line up. Is I know Yuri really wants. We haven't seen you and Yuri yet, and I think that's such a big fight.
Me too, but Yuri is in different place a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I meant. Yeah, he's sort of close.
He's
to the title right
so
now.
close to title shot. So, but this is a good fight, great fight for me, especially if they will make here in Europe. That will
That's
be
what I mean. Yeah,
the biggest fight in Europe for the king of Europe. So
yeah.
maybe in future, but the fastest possible, because I'm 42. Soon I will be 43, so I don't have time, for the young guys. So we have to do.
What do you make of your division right now? Obviously, Alex Pereira is the champion again. He finished Ankalaev in the first round, which was an incredible performance. But now we're hearing maybe he moves up to heavyweight because there's some talk about him maybe fighting up there. What do you think is going to happen in your division? Do you think Pereira's going to?
I don't know. If Pereira go to heavyweight, so I think they have to make Yuri against Ulberg, the title shot.
Yeah.
If Pereira will stay in 205, also they have to make Yuri against Ulberg for the title shot.
Yeah, I think so too.
In my opinion.
Yeah. What did you make? We haven't talked since then, but what did you make of the whole eye poke thing with Tom Aspinall? Because obviously a lot of fans are saying different stuff, but it's understandable that he got poked in the eye.
I am on the side with I keep a side of Tom Aspinall,
Yeah.
because I know what is the feeling when someone put his fingers into your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
People can talk a lot of shit, but sometimes you cannot just do nothing. And it sometimes don't have to be hard. Sometimes just like this, and it's over.
Yeah.
So I'm with Tom. I hope so. He will be ready soon. He finished everything with his eye and back to octagon.
Yeah, and I don't know how you feel about this, but there's all these fans saying, "Oh, let him vacate the title." But I think he fought at the end of October, so we're not even close to like a year mark of when he last fought.
Yeah, and why he have to do it? Why? I don't understand.
Yeah.
Cyril put finger to his eye, and why he have to lift his belt? I don't understand that.
Well, I just don't get what the rush is.
I will, what I will do with everybody who say like this, put finger into his eyes, and we will see what they're gonna say.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah, I think they should wait it out a bit and see when Tom's ready to return. Obviously, if Tom's going to be out for a while, then maybe you start talking about an interim title or something like that. But I think
but not now. It's too early.
I totally agree. How many times do you want to be fighting this year? Do you think, because you seem to fight maybe a couple times a year?
2 years. 2 years.
Twice a year.
Two times is enough for me because
recovery and all that. Yeah, that makes sense. So.
Yeah, recovery. Just about this. When I was younger, I do 3 fights in one night. No problem. Now, 2 fights in 1 year.
Yeah, that makes sense. Do you have any traveling coming up? I know you and your wife and your son like to travel a little bit.
Yeah, I come back from Egypt yesterday.
Cool. Oh, did you really? Cool.
Yeah.
How was that?
In Sunday, we're going to Polish mountains.
Okay.
And we will see what's gonna be next. I've got plans with my friends to do another big mountain.
Okay.
More than 5,000 meters. I don't know how many feet is it.
Yeah.
So we will see for sure.
Okay.
I will go somewhere. And Thailand, and I want to spend like 3 weeks in Wyoming.
Wyoming. Okay. Why there?
Yes. Why? Because I see we check internet and the travels blog, something like this, and what we see in Wyoming was amazing.
Okay, there you go. Coming to Wyoming soon. That'll be fun. How does that work though with the UFC? Like, do you book your travel and then if UFC calls, you have to change plans? Like, how does that work?
I always try to, make good, like I've got the fight.
Yeah.
So after the fight, I can do a lot of good things,
Yeah.
When I, finish my traveling, then I book another fight. I send them when I'm gonna be ready, when I want to fight. Something it works like this,
You must get like travel insurance where you could cancel, right? In case that happens. Do you do that when you
so when I have
yeah.
I am the place in my life that I choose sometimes travels than fights.
Yeah, no, I get it. Listen, I'm the same way. Like, if you can travel as much, especially when with you've got your son, right? So it's cool for him to get to see that stuff too, right? So
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly like this. So I've got but I try to plan my life like, okay, I need 2 months for preparation. Then I do the fight. So after the fight, I've got 3 months for me, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I can do another fight.
Okay. And correct me if I'm wrong. You have a couple more fights left on your contract, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I don't know. I need to check my contract. Or ask my manager because I don't remember.
Okay, no worries. No, I was just asking. And how's your son doing? How's fatherhood going?
Oh, so far so good. Yeah, we just play games, fighting every day because he loves to fight now.
Yeah, he's training. I saw some
I'm
videos
happy.
on
I'm
social
proud.
media. Yeah, he's learning how to train martial arts, right?
Yes, he loves. He trained judo with his coach in the gym. With me, we do like wrestling, MMA, boxing, something like this. But with the he don't know that he doing that.
Yeah. No, he's just
I play with him and he trains.
Yeah, and does he only do martial arts or does he do any other sports?
Only martial arts and climbing.
Oh, climbing. Okay, nice. That's a good one to learn. Okay, before we go, I always have to do this. What was your sleep score last night on your Garmin?
Sleep scores right now.
I'm gonna go look mine up right now.
Let me check.
I got
86.
Yeah, I got actually, you know what? I got to look at my phone. Let me just check here. Okay, you got it. You did better than me. I think you beat me this time. Usually I have the better score. Oh, no, hold on.
Yeah.
Sorry, what'd you get? You got 86?
86.
I got 87. Look at that.
87.
I got you beat by 1. So I have yet to get 100. It's always been close. Like I've gotten like 90 something, but it's really hard. I got 2 boys, so it can be tough sometimes.
I have 99 or 98, the best one.
Okay, gotcha. And that's probably a night when your kid's not up, right? Like it's always tough when you have like both my
No, I don't have problem with the sleep, He go to sleep and he wake up. If I don't wake up, he will gonna sleep till 12 a.m.,
Oh, good. Okay. Well, that makes a difference. Jan, thanks so much for doing this. Looking forward to the next fight. If there's anyone you want to thank before we get out of here, any sponsors, any social media you want to mention, I'll give you the last one.
I always want to thank the fans for support from all over the world. Thank you for that. And, see you someday, somewhere inside the octagon.